strong. Columbia is great. Wildcats in the house. Let's rise and shine. You caught in the main goal. It's our time to grind. From the first day we stepped on this scene with dreams in our hearts. We knew what we gleaned. Running through the hallways. Spirit so loud. Together as one, we'll always be proud. Athletics on fire. Each team taking flight. Chasing every goal under the stadium lights. From the field to the court, we bring our A game. Hear the roar of the crowd, they calling our name. Wildcats forever. We're screaming.
Hey guys, what's up, Columbia? Welcome to the Wildcat Way Podcast, episode 23. Our sponsor for today is Moxie Java, and they embody the pillar of respect. Today I have with us are some boys from the boys wrestling team. Do you guys care to introduce yourselves?
Go for it. Okay, I'm Luke Mendenhall, senior.
I'm Robert Demicell. I'm a senior.
Luke Johnson. I'm a junior.
So, I heard you guys just wrestled Middleton last night. How'd that go? How'd you guys' matches go?
Well, it kind of started out rough, but we got Luke Johnson over there. He got one of our dubs, and we all just kind of wrestled hard. And now we got some work to do, but we're going to work through it. Yeah.
So, how's your guys' season gone so far? What's been the hardest thing you guys have had to done so far?
I mean,
Honestly, this season's been full of ups and downs. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. So far, we're getting better every day. That really matters. We have multiple hiccups, and that's okay. That's a part of the process. As long, what really matters is the state tournament and postseason, and being our best when that time comes.
Right. So I got a question for you guys. What's the hardest practice look like this year?
hardest practice. Was it that BK after BK match?
Yeah,
practice?
definitely after BK.
That was the hardest practice.
Very bad practice.
No, I missed that one because that's when I went to the doctors for my shoulder. I walked in and I felt the steam hit me in the face, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, that was a 2-hour live session with coaches. Me and Luke had coaches wrestling us.
Yep.
That was a brutal.
It's a long
That was a brutal
practice.
session. That was brutal. Then we had some sprints afterwards.
Yep.
Yeah, I lucked out on that. So, what are some team goals this season, boys and girls alike? Is it just try and get to state and try and be champions?
We definitely have a couple kids that are, we're trying to chase titles. All three of us are definitely working our way up the rankings. Me and Robert are in the rankings, and Mendenhall's just coming short week by week. And focus is postseason, going into districts and state. We're all getting better. We're all on the uphill scale, and we're ready to chase medal.
Honestly, one of our team goals has just been trying to support each other as much as possible on the bench during duels and in tournaments, just trying to support each other, whether that be mat side or in the stands, just making sure we're watching each other and cheering each other on.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I've heard that you guys kind of got some new coaches within the last couple of years. You got a new one 2 years ago, Newberg, and he brought in some new people. How are you guys liking it?
The coaching staff from my freshman year, and I can't speak for Robert because he had a completely different coaching staff when he started, but our coaching staff's gotten way better. Todd Katie's been changing the athletics at Columbia. It's a reason that I came here was I put faith in Coach Katie, and he's only growing our school athletically, and Columbia's ready to be back on the map in every sport.
And honestly, I would say our coaching staff is probably one of the best in the district. We have tons of ex-college wrestlers and who have just come off the mat, and they're fresh and ready to rock and roll. All of our coaches have been college wrestlers, which is awesome because we get that college level technique, and it's amazing.
Might throw you off, Jett, but I got a question to go along with that. So wrestling is a different sport, right? It's a team sport and individual. How do you guys support and help each other, and then encourage our new, we have 7th and 8th graders coming up through the ranks. How does that all happen where you can prime up Columbia? Because I agree with you, Luke, right? But how do you support each other too?
So supporting each other just means encouragement in loss and victory, just trying to keep each other motivated Pre-match mindset is huge in wrestling. It's one of the hardest parts of the sport, I would argue. And so just trying to help each other feel good and like just hype each other up is a good way to support your team. And Matt's side, constant hype during the match is what I like.
Yeah, and practices aren't easy, right? You guys are working your tails off. I would imagine that, being good partners in practices, helping each other out that way, is that a way as well?
Oh yeah, you can't get better without a good practice partner. We all have seen, the quote, iron sharpens iron. If you don't want to get better and help your partner get better, you're not getting anywhere. You got to want to get better with like each other.
I'm just going to say something. Robert hated wrestling me because I'd win. No, I'm playing. I was
weight
just
difference?
too big. No. It was only like 5 pounds.
No, okay.
So, all right, on to our next question. What's some personal goals this season for you guys? What's like just for you guys want to cut to a weight? You guys want to beat a certain kid from a certain school? What's the goal for you guys?
Honestly, it's to win state, and I can't really settle for much less simply because I don't have any longer to be here. I don't have much more time, and I can't settle to just place. I want to go for it all.
And you were district champion last year, correct?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
What about you, Luke's? You guys got any
You can
kids you
go
want to
first.
be? Anything?
Honestly, in the senior year, my goal is just to leave it all out on the mat. Just go out and perform as hard as I can. If it's not in the cards, then it's not in the cards. But I'm going to try to force my luck.
I definitely, I'm chasing a state title right now. My goal this season is to be the first state champ under our new coach, Josh Newberg. That's been a goal I set last year. Didn't perform at the best, but that is the goal, is to be the first state champ under Josh Newberg here at Columbia. You got to set a standard, and especially with the group of kids we have coming in, we're coming into a bunch of state titles here pretty quick.
So I think we kind of touched on this a little bit, but we got 2 seniors here and the team captain. What are some ways that you guys are on not keeping your team in check, but making sure people make weight, they're doing stuff, they're going to bed on time? What's the ways you guys are doing that and helping your team be as efficient as possible?
You definitely got to be hard on the team, because if they fall out of line and we end up way overweight and it comes down to line, we really don't want to push the weight cut till the end, and we want to be working as a unit. And if we all are feeling good, we're all doing the right things, we all perform good. We've seen it against Nampa and Skyview. We went out and we put on a show.
I'm trying to help kids make weight is a great way to lead. I can speak for Luke Johnson. Even though we don't have morning practices all the time, if before a meet or a duel and some kids are overweight, Luke's opening the room up in the morning and making sure these kids are on weight so we can perform and be in the match.
It matters to hold them accountable. So if they have like a bag of Cheetos or a Dutch drink in their hand, you gotta just smack it out sometimes, and it's just be like,
So
dude, stop.
do you smack it out of their hands, or do you snag it from them?
No, I
I'm
snag
playing. I used to steal. Dude, aren't you like 5 pounds over? Let me do that.
Being walking on weight as I am, I'm stealing Dutch Bros.
Yeah. Luke's mom used to always give me Dutch Bros. Jett, what do you want? You're underweight. Yeah, I'm like 15 under. All right. What do you want from Dutch Bros? All right. So as we're approaching kind of the end of the season, what's some things you guys need to do to like keep encouraging your team to just make sure we keep finishing it out? Because I know a lot of people, I still talk to a lot of the wrestlers on the team, and the last home stretch is always the hardest for wrestling.
Yeah, it is hard. We got to make sure that even though we're trying to get better and we're in a grind, we got to make it fun. So wrestling's still a little bit enjoyable, but we still got to be in that grind. It's just mental. But
yeah, our coach talked to us about this yesterday, and he told us to not grow weary in doing good. and to just keep doing the right thing day after day and just keep stacking the bricks.
And as we get closer to the postseason, practices get shorter. So you definitely gotta take on more of a workload and be able to perform. And those shorter practices are mainly to focus on your weight, but in the end, the goal is still the same.
Got one more before you finish it off, Jett, and you being a senior as well. Like, what's senior night going to be like for you boys? I mean, you all these years of wrestling and 2-a-day practices, being in the wrestling room at 105 degrees in there and sweating it out. What's senior night going to be to you guys?
That's a hard question. Yeah, it's definitely going to be emotional. It's going to matter a lot. We're going to be doing Rocky Mountain. We know they're a tough team, and not everyone's going to get a dub.
Yeah.
And we just hope we as seniors can win one last time at our gym. And it's emotional.
Honestly, senior night for me is just putting on a show as our last home viewing for us, me and Robert, as seniors and Jett. Just putting on a big, good show for the crowd and leaving it all out on the mat and just giving it everything we got, win or lose.
Yeah, I think the way I wrestle is, or the way I used to wrestle was, I just tried to give it my all. Because I didn't know the technique. I joined a little late. It was just like, all right, I'm going to give it 100%. All I got. I'll probably be thrown up on the sideline, but I'm going to be there saying, yeah, I did as best as I could. All right, last question. This one's kind of fun. All right, Robert, I know you like the buffet, but I'm going to have to make you choose a food along with you guys. I've seen you all eat. So what is your go-to pre-match? What's pre-match food? What do you guys like to nibble on before?
After weigh-ins, Robert, what are you munching?
After wins? That's a great question. Probably pasta. I'm a huge sandwich guy, so I'll make myself a sandwich, like one or two. I might hit some.
What are we talking about sandwich here?
Um,
Talking PB&J?
I'm
Talking like a BLT?
No, I do bring some Uncrustables here and there, but I'll have like ham, maybe roast beef with an everything bagel with all the stuff that's on that bagel. It's
What about you, Mendenhall?
and wait, hold on, Chick-fil-A sauce. Don't forget to put that on. You put me on to that.
Yeah, no. I think you came over to my house. I'm like, dude, you can smear Chick-fil-A sauce on anything and it's still good. What about you, Mendenhall? What's your go-to?
Go-to after weigh-ins, I like to get these like snack wraps from Winco. So I'll be munching on those. I love Uncrusties. Those are gas. Uncrustables are great.
Not hot ones. No spices.
No, those are terrible. You got to get name brand Uncrusties. Luke Johnson put me on honey and rice cakes. That sounds terrible. It sounds so bad, but just like before a match, so good. So good. And
I remember one time me and Luke Johnson were going to go duck hunting, and there was like a bunch of Oreos. And I grabbed one of his rice cakes, and he started getting mad, and he's like, stop eating my rice cakes. You can have everything else. Just don't touch the rice cakes. Yeah. What about you, Luke? What's your after you weigh in, what are you nibbling?
Definitely a sandwich. The rice cakes are the strategy. Just that honey, it gives you the extra boost you're going to need. And then a bunch of water. You can put on a bunch of water weight. I believe water weight it's free weight. You can get it off pretty easy. So I don't step back on the scale after I weigh one time. That's the end of the day's problem. So food's really just as it comes, but I focus on fluids a lot.
And this guy's not nibbling. He's straight munching. I look over, and these guys are just stuffing their face.
Are you doing the Maverick strategy with the root beer?
No.
No?
No.
If you guys, this is just a little story real quick. We'll wrap it up. One of our wrestlers, Maverick Marquette, it was one of the first days for double day wrestling. And one of the coaches caught him at the gas station by the school buying a liter of root beer. And that's been his nickname since.
It's stuck for sure.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. Wildcat family, don't party too hard this weekend. I'll see you guys. Have a